Okay, give it up for your last comedian of the night. It's his basement, so be polite. It's Tyler Senjanin. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Tyler Senjanin, alumni of 2017, here to do a fun little set from home because I'm a stand-up comic and, you know, a lot of the open mics are canceled because of this thing that's happening. So I decided to be a little bit clever and do something from home. But first I need a microphone. Perfect. Now, let's get to the funniest. Now, is anybody else really just loving the fact that we're living in a historical event? You know, right in the eye of the storm of something that's going to take up whole chapters in textbooks that'll probably be overpriced down the line. Isn't that just absolutely insane? It's blowing my mind every time I think about it. Like 200 years from now, there's going to be some teacher going, okay, everyone, listen up now. Who can tell me that caused a global standstill in the year 2020? And no one answers, and she's like, Billy. And Billy doesn't know. He's like, Heineken? And she's like, close, keep going. Like, it just blows my mind. And you know, guys, I'm going to be real. When they started doing all this social distancing stuff, I looked at it and I figured, I'll be okay, right? I mean, like, what is this? You have to stay inside, and it's enforced. If you had told 13-year-old me that was a thing, I would have thought that the wishing fountain on my last family trip was real, because that's the dream come true. Are you kidding me? Heck, even now I'm 24, and right now I have a guilt-free pass to not go to any obligatory social event. In your 20s, that's a windfall. And I thought I'd be fine. I thought I'd be okay. And then week 2 came around. Yeah, oh my God. I thought I was an island, you know, sturdy, can be independent. No, 1 week went by and I was asking my mailman what his dreams are. That's how desperate for meaningful conversation I have. I thought I'd be fine. I thought I would thrive in isolation in the dark. You know, like mushrooms or Gollum from Lord of the Rings. I thought I'd be okay, but nope. I freaking fell apart. It was terrible. And I know what you're thinking. Tyler, come on. There's so many different ways you could stay connected to people and still have meaningful conversations with people. And I'm like, oh yeah, of course, yeah. But they're far from perfect, and let's stop pretending like they are. For instance, text messages, they have to respond first, which is a person like me. That's just really unfair because no one ever does. And of course, you have conversations over the phone calls, yeah. But of course, you know, week in, you kind of get reminded of what your friends sound like, and you're like, I forgot. You know, and of course, you know, when you're reduced to the medium of talking and only verbal communication, you kind of end up only really just, it kind of gets just boiled down to telling stories over the phone, right? And something I've come to find is I do not have a lot of good storytellers in my life. You know, like, oh, you played with your dog and you played Animal Crossing? Tell me more, I'm on the edge of my seat. What's next? Dinner? You know, like, I don't pretend to be spicy or interesting or whatever the heck, but at least dress it up. You know, it's just driving me nuts. And of course, you know, you have the people out there that have been going like, to like the social distancing efforts, you know, those guys, like, it's like, how, like, what made you think it was all kind of a hoax, right? Like, what gave it away, really, truly? Was it all the sporting events being canceled? Was it all the concerts being canceled? Was it school being canceled? Was that the one, it was at the part where you all went, oh, I don't buy it. No, that's the part where you should ramp up. And if you ever ask them about it, the extent of their logic is literally nothing beyond what happens when you tell a toddler they can't do anything and they immediately be consumed by all needs to do that thing you said you couldn't do. Like, the government going like, you should probably stay inside is the equivalent of like going to like a 5-year-old and going, you can't have cookies. And that 5-year-old going, what did you just say? No. I'm putting a line in the sand. It's a hoax. This whole too hyped up and spoiled for dinner thing, I don't buy it. That's literally what it is, and if you're one of those people, that's what you sound like, and I'm just kind of sorry. We're all sad about it, and trust me, guys, we would be going against it too if we thought it was fake. We all really wanted to see the Decemberists in August, okay? But here's my thing. At the end of the day, it's something that you have to challenge yourself with. You know, you kind of have to really just figure out ways to entertain yourself. And, you know, it's hard because you really burn through all your material in the first week. Even now, I'm doing this, so you can only imagine the desperate lengths that I've gone to, but yet here we are. And of course, you know, one of the other ways you can stay connected with people that people keep trying to get me on is Zoom, which I don't like. It's always giving me off the vibe of like Skype trying to use a disguise to like sneak into a party it was kicked out of, you know. I just don't like it. And honestly, it's done something that I think is unforgivable in my opinion. It's given people the ability to Amidst all of that's going on, it gives people the ability to still invite me to stuff. I hate it. It drives me nuts. Are you kidding me? I still have to find a window during my day where I have to wear a shirt now because of you? Curse you, Zoom. I hate it. And on the list of things that I hate that are a byproduct of all this happening is the Facebook challenges. You know what I'm talking about. The one thing you were sick of a day into it. Well, here we are almost like 3 weeks into it, and I am all too aware of the horrible music tastes of the people on my freaking feed and all the people I know. I now know what multiple people look like at different instances in their life, way more than any person should know about them. Frankly, if any of those guys go missing, I'll be able to point out any instance in their life. That's them. That's him, because I saw him do the 20s challenge. It's infuriating. It's crazy. Read a book, learn a skill, or better yet, I don't know, watch some stand-up. But that's my time, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this. Stay strong and always keep laughing.